Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Mohar M Ghosh, and today I have the proud privilege of being with all of you. I wish to thank the FMJPI group and Nilesh personally for this opportunity. FMJPI is one of the largest and biggest networks dedicated to facilities professionals and the facility management industry. With the vision and mission, Nilesh started this off in 2015. Today, in 2020, FMJPI represents the entire facility management industry and is supporting the industry and its personnel across India for end-to-end solutions and any kind of requirements related to the FM industry. Since the inception, FMGPI's role to connect the missing dots has paid dividends, and today its role is recognized in the industry. Now, our seminar today is on technology and its uses in FM and security in the current pandemic situation. How we'll go through this is I will first start off with a self introduction, then I will take you through the agenda, then we will have the discussions, and last but not the least, we'll have a question answer session for all of you. Now, I am, like I said earlier, Dr. Mohar M Ghosh, and I have a diploma in management, a diploma in business management, a diploma in personal management and industrial relations, a postgraduate diploma in HRD. I have done my business English communication from Cambridge University in UK. I have an MBA in facilities planning and disaster management. I have a master in human resource management. I have an MPhil in management and a doctorate in management. I have dedicated over 23 years of my work career to facilities management. I have spent over 7.5 years with the erstwhile Satyam Computers. I've spent 5 years with General Electric. I completed 5+ years with the Indian School of Business, and now, since the past 5+years, I have been with a software technology company as a director. Now, what is our agenda for the day? How will we go through our discussions? The agenda is first, I would like to start off with discussing with you some facts about the COVID 19. Then, we'll talk about the transition which is happening in facilities management toward technology and the knowledge society. We'll talk about access control and facial reading technology, facial recognizing technology. We'll talk about robotics. We'll talk about blockchain and building information modeling. We'll talk about office and home surveillance. We'll talk about wide area surveillance. We'll talk about augmented and virtual reality and its role in security and FM. We'll talk about how machine learning and deep learning are influencing technology, and in turn how facilities management and security is being influenced by them. We'll talk about the usage of drones, and then we'll talk about the opportunities and drawbacks of technology, and then we'll come on to our question and answer session. Coming first to COVID 19. If we talk about the statistics as on date, worldwide we have got 3 crore 70 lakhs 92,707 cases as on date. We have got 2 crores 78 lakhs 83,266 recoveries. We have got 81 lakhs 37,295 active cases, and we have got 10 lakhs 72,146 deaths. In India, the cases as on today morning are 69 lakhs 77,088 cases, 8 lakh 84,053 are the active cases, deaths are 1 lakh 67,450 cases, and recovery is at 59 lakhs 85,505. If you see the world versus India scenario specifically, you will find that our recoveries is at 86% versus the world average of 75%. And our deaths are much lower at only 1.54% against 2.89% worldwide. Now, a study has recently shown that the novel coronavirus can survive for 9 hours on the skin against 2 hours for the average flu virus. Amazingly, surprisingly statistics which are fearsome. Now, post these statistics on COVID, let us understand about the technology. Technology change and the rate of technology change and adoption is increasing. Technology increases productivity, income growth, and reduces poverty. Now, as time goes by, especially in COVID 19, we are seeing the adoption of technology is going on at a very high rate. Even previously, the companies which were planning investments have put in the investment into technology because this is the way forward in COVID 19 times. Machines will take over more and more functions as prices for technology declines further and labor cost keeps increasing. Technology advancements are continuously going to squeeze out low skilled and low cost labor and create a demand for new skills. Knowledge society is the society of the future and the FM and physical security professional of the future. The unskilled, the low skilled facilities workers will face a challenge in seeking employment. It is the knowledge society, the skilled workers, and a paradigm shift in skill which will see the survival of the facilities professional and physical security professionals of the future. It will all be no longer gut based decision making, it will all be data based decision making for FM and physical security professionals of the future. Coming on to the next item on our agenda, IoT. What is IoT? Let us understand this. IoT is a network of physical devices, vehicles, buildings, and other items embedded with electronic software, sensors, activators with a network connectivity to enable these devices to communicate with each other, collect data, exchange data, monitor themselves, and send updates to a receiving agency. IoT, as we speak of it, or otherwise called as Internet of Things, enables connectivity round the clock, serviceability round the clock, and availability round the clock. Mobile technology is also growing by leaps and bounds. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, drone technology, building information modeling are game changers and disruptive technologies. Deep learning systems, advanced analytics will strengthen facilities management and physical security management professionals in due diligence of their duties. These technologies will make data based management and decision making easier for facilities management and security professionals. They will help facilities professionals, security professionals to act pre-exemptively and decisively in all their actions. The benefits of deep learning, facial recognition, image classification in the field of facilities management, security will play a vital role in facilities management. Let's understand how all of these combine and how IoT, with the assistance of all of this, is making a difference to facilities management professionals and security professionals. Intelligent monitoring. Previously, if you take an example of CCTV monitoring, right? Video surveillance required a manpower sitting in the control room and continuously. A major drawback also was that a person could not monitor CCTV images for more than 20-25 minutes without getting strained, and this led to loss of attention and important and critical information slipping by. It also required that in case of any incident, a person had to go through many cameras, sift through the data which was and the recordings of the cameras, look at them closely. All of this now can be controlled through intelligent monitoring. Video analytics are there, which in combination with motion detection, audio detection, alert systems can make all of this a thing of the past. A lot of companies have implemented it. The result is security concerns, FM concerns are addressed faster at a much lower cost. Storage cost also goes down. Manpower cost goes down. Also, relevant video retrievals for the incident is much easier rather than sifting through multiple images. Video analytics will take care of it. And the next point which IoT can help us with is tampering alerts. We are all aware as facilities professionals and security professionals about tampering, especially in high risk zones such as our network areas, BMS rooms, server rooms, hub rooms. All these areas are areas which we have our critical information. Now, what happens is if these are tampered by our own people who we trust, there's no way you can come to know about it and it could lead to major incidences. Now, tampering alerts, when set up, it gives us a level of confidence which was not there earlier. If any tampering happens on these cameras or on these systems, immediate alert is set to the facility managers, the physical security professionals, and we can avoid incidences by camera tampering. Let's talk about another area of concern for all facilities managers and physical security professionals. This area is perimeter protection. The conventional way was guard making rounds, Even then, the FM and security professionals could not be sure whether this guard has made the rounds or he's fast asleep, especially at night times. You had to send a guard behind the guard, or you had to send a supervisor to check. Multiple instances were noticed where the guards were not alert. Now, with IoT and machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these things are a thing of the past. Use of beacons, RFID badges, radio waves can be done to secure the perimeter. And sitting at one place in his office, the facility or physical security professional can monitor the perimeter. All the real time instances he can view there. He will be updated with, he or she will be updated about the real time breaches and potential threats. Also, the systems have matured so much that today, unlike the earlier systems, weather conditions, swaying of trees, shadows, all of these do not influence the perimeter alerts. The systems are matured. Previously, when you had these systems, shaking of trees, weather conditions, rain, high wind gusts, shadows cast, all of these gave unnecessary alerts. Today, the systems with the help of AI have matured so much that you don't have to worry about all this. They have reached a level where undue alerts are a thing of the past. Facial recognition. This is today the foundation for FMs and security professionals. COVID 19 has made masks mandatory, right? With masks, using older technology, you could not make out who the person is, right? Image reading on the cameras, older technology, difficult to make out what's the employee's name. With facial technology, more intelligent adverts in facial recognition are helping video surveillance. Not only identify the individuals with their masks, clearly point out name of the individual, his ID number, despite him wearing a mask, but also identify potential threats. That means people trying to wear a mask and get into your facility, it will quickly scan them and alert you. High threats can be easily identified. Automated alerts are possible whenever the system identifies unauthorized access, even with masks, face shields, all of this. Facial recognition will give you an alert saying something is going wrong. This is proving to be a foundation today for facial recognition for facilities management professionals and security professionals. Automobile tracking. All the technology to today, whether you talk about AI, machine learning, IoT, they have developed to such a scale that today automatic number plate recognition is possible not only at the entry of the campus where you come to know who's the driver, who's the employee, but even with a combination of facial recognition, it can give automation access to the employee and his driver. This vehicle can then be tracked across the campus as to where it is going, whether it is following the right route to its parking. Then the parking can be opened up and only this person can be allowed to park in his slot, other people will not be allowed to park on their slots. It can monitor traffic going in and out. FMP, that is the Facility Managers Professionals and Security, SPs, will truly benefit from these technologies with substantial reduction in manpower, effort, cost, and time, especially in high traffic zones. Technology today is amazingly simple. During previous times, facility managers had a concern that technology was very complex and difficult to learn. Today, machine learning, AI, IoT has made technology very, very simple. Its adoption and implementation very, very easy. Things have become very easy for FM and security professionals to cut and paste technology from other sites. Let's talk about the next thing, access control and facial recognition technology with access control. Today, with mask on site, 50% of the face almost goes for a toss, right? So, for access control, what is being done is facial recognition technology and biometric technology, iris recognition, pupil recognition, hand geometric recognition, face geometric recognition. All of these have combined. So, with the shape of your face, the shape of your hands, your iris, your pupils, all of this and facial recognition technology, in split seconds, we can identify the employee and give him access to the site and to the areas where he is authorized. People who are trying to take unauthorized access or create a threat to your site can be immediately identified and weaned out. The technology has matured to such an extent that large crowds of 600 to 900 people without stopping, without emptying pockets can be handled. Automate of approvals are given and only in the case of alerts, unrecognized people, or if security professionals and FMs have set alerts saying that such and such person with such and such biometrics should not be allowed, they will be stopped. Camera alerts, and the camera will follow the unauthorized people even if they have managed to gain access and security has not respond. The camera will follow these people and keep giving alert, giving you the path which these people have followed, and alert the monitoring team as to the opportunities which this person is using to create a threat in the organization. The next area of technology for FMs and security professionals, which I'm going to be talking to all of you about, is robotics, an area which is today much talked about. How it can be used by FMs for surveillance, reconnaissance, cleaning operations, clearing operations. What are robots? First of all, please understand. These are unmanned, ground, aerial, or underwater vehicles. A simple example which all of you will understand is drones. Now, how will drones, or for that matter robotics, help FMs and security professionals do the job better and faster? Survey of building interiors, locking into excuse me, restricted zones, monitoring of urban areas, go into non-GPS areas, use them for AC duct cleanings, which was previously very painful and a very dirty job. Now robotics is taking it over. Enclosed spaces, which was a huge risk to the people. Today robotics are doing it. Looking into caves, tunnels, drainage lines, underground systems, high threat zones, and high risk environments. All robotics will take over, minimizing risks to the human humans concerned with these operations. What IoT, artificial intelligence, machine learning is doing to this robotics is enabling them to learn from the previous experience. For example, if during a previous experience at a particular instance of cleaning the AC ducts, a particular robot faced a problem of a narrow passage, the robot, with the help of machine learning, will train all the other robots which have not even been into that area, that at this spot you will have a difficulty in entry. It will teach and work with other robots in the sense that what other robots have learned from other areas, this robot will learn and then teach the new robots which you are deploying on your facility to work on these areas. Robots also ensure wide area coverage in the sense that in bigger facilities, robots can be deployed with 100% reliability to ensure surveillance, reconnaissance, cleaning operations, clearing operations at a much lower cost, at much, much lower risk to the human involved in the operations. At offices at home today, today with COVID-19, one of the challenges FMs are facing is that operations are not restricted to your offices, right? We are working out of homes, we are working out of uh, offices created at other locations, mini offices, shared workspaces, and you as a FM have to still ensure the upkeep, maintenance, security of these areas. Now, a single FM will face a major difficulty in this sort of control. But with the use of technology which I'm talking about, AI, ML, robotics, facial recognition, artificial intelligence, wireless networks, Internet of Things, you can monitor remotely just by sitting in your office all these facilities and the critical data which you require of the maintenance of these facilities. You need not go to these facilities, you need not monitor them, you need not go to these homes because as it is, the employees will have a problem if you are visiting them. So, remotely, you can monitor all these areas using technology, reducing your workload, increasing your efficiency, ensuring that you have the data at your fingertips to share with the management, ensuring that you play a critical role in strategy of the organization, not just an operational role which was the standard for FM so far. Let us come to wide area facilities, huge facilities which we talk about, such as energy and oil and gas facilities, solar farms, electrical stations, nuclear power stations, utility sites, and large FM organizations. The manpower requirements of security, FMs, cleaning staff, sub staff, contract staff were huge. Today, with technology, manpower costs can be cut by as much as 50%, and your decision making can be improved with the data points. Previously, if you went to the management, they would ask you, do you have data? FMs were frequently stuck. Today, AI, ML, blockchain, IoT are enabling data in seconds. You can show live data to the management and take decisions on the spot. You can cover these wide area facilities, monitor them, control them, do surveillance, reconnaissance, clearing operations, all remotely with minimum cost, minimum risk, minimum effort. AI ensures that in these wide area facilities that the weather conditions, poor weather, ground shakes, moving foliage, shadow cars, seismic tremors can all be ignored and alerts would only come to the FM for fact-based decision making on actual requirements only, not due to improper environmental conditions. Facial recognition technology, IoT, AI are making a huge difference to the FM and enabling him to be a strategic partner. Let's come on to augmented and virtual reality for FMs and security professionals in today's COVID-19 times. Technology is going by leaps and bounds, and the cost of adopting augmented and real virtual reality is coming down drastically. Today, building modeling systems are using augmented and virtual reality to ensure project management, asset monitoring, asset tracking for facilities management professionals. Virtual reality, augmented reality can reduce the risk for, for the human factor. They enable real-time assessment, hands-on training without risk. For example, for if you are going into an enclosed space in virtual reality and augmented reality, you can train your people how to use and what steps you need to take inside these enabled spaces without putting the human factor at risk back doing the actual training in these enclosed spaces. Complex learning can be enabled by using virtual reality and augmented reality. Augmented reality and virtual reality will put data at your fingertips, maps, site maps, ERT, security professionals, FMs can navigate the site, even new FMs. They don't need to know the site. Everything will augmented and virtual reality will make it available to them on their phone to navigate the site and avoid danger spots. Machine learning and deep learning are enabling CCTV operations, avoiding repeated operations for the manpower and reducing the strain on manpower, effectively searching the persons of interest and objects of interest, helping with video analytics, database decision making, traffic control, obstacle management, speech and language improvements, and controlling the environment in which FMs and physical security professionals have to work. Another important technology which I promised you I will touch upon is building information modeling. This is a relatively new technology which has come up in 2019-2020 and is making a phenomenal change for FM managers. It is a tool for developing and scaling virtual models of building projects. It offers facility management professionals a complete visual mode of the facility, the assets, the infrastructure, and it is widely used in project management, delivery of project management, and data accessibility. It can be used in building maintenance, it improves asset retrieval and insights. You can actually at the project management stage feel how the look and feel of the building. You can change the materials, experience it, understand how the various factors will interact. So it makes life of facilities management, security professionals, compliance professionals, project management professionals so much easier. You experience everything with the use of technology before it's even there. Drones will enable roofing inspections, for example, wide area surveillance, building and outdoor surveillance, and monitoring and surveillance by the security. Blockchain is another critical technology which is influencing the roles of facility management and security professionals. Use of blockchain is like a technology ledger usage used to track activities and action in the system. Anywhere you make a change, it will reflect in all other places. So it can be tracked as to where the change took place and who are making the changes. How will it help facility management professionals? How will this blockchain technology help FM professionals to carry out their work today? It will play and ease the work of FM's security professionals in contract management, work order processing, payment processing can be automated and tracked, tracking facilities, maintenance needs. There will be a huge transparency in the audits, easy review of data, fast and easy data analysis, confidentially and proprietary information will be kept secure, streamlined processes, and lower costs and help in strategic decision making. This was a brief on how technology and the multiple technologies such as IoT, AI, machine learning, facial recognition, drone technology, robotics, blockchain, and building information modeling are changing in COVID 19 times and helping us to cope with the COVID 19. It's not all gung ho, right? Let me make that clear. You could say, Mohar, you have highlighted only the advantages. What about the difficulties? Let me share with you. Guys, technology, before you implement it, you need to find its suitability to your particular case. It's not just a cut and paste of all technology. You have to do a thorough research as to what you want and what you don't want. It has to be individualized. As technology is growing, it has become from technology for as is where is basis to technology which can be configured for individual users. In adoption of technology, the problems FMs and security professionals are going to face is trust from the end users, especially from COVID 19 times when you are monitoring remote facilities, homes, offsite this thing. Employees may have a lot of trust and privacy concerns, which you will, as a professional of FM and security, answer. Know them in advance, study the technology in advance, have your answers ready because lot of employees and your stakeholders, internal, external, will have questions of trust and privacy concerns. The human interface with technology is a matter of huge concern. How much of human interface, how much of technology, that mix is something which you need to decide well in advance. The investment with technology growth, I have already pointed out, the investment costs have come down substantially, but it's still not zero, right? Technology comes at a cost. You have to be aware of the cost of technology, not only on financial but also on your human factor. Concerns of what happens if there's a failure of technology, software malfunctions, and their impact on your environment, on people, on your stakeholders. Failure of technology could have huge repercussions on internal and external stakeholders, going so far as to affect the company branding itself. And we have multiple instances of this worldwide. Expectations. Frequently, there's a mismatch between the expectations and what the technology can perform. You need to know what you're getting into. Your expectations have the management's expectations. Your role as a strategic advisor, your expectation setting has to be done correctly. Otherwise, there'll be a huge mismatch. And like I said previously, concentrate on privacy and trust issues. These are major areas which could end up having a huge impact on you. Well, that brings us to the end of my discussions with you. We have had an impactful 45 minutes of discussions. Now I'm open to any questions any of you would like to ask me. Any questions you have, I'll be more than delighted to take it on. No questions? In that case, I would like to thank all of you for being a part of this session, and I would especially like to thank the FMJPI group and Nilesh for this opportunity given to me to address senior professionals from the industry on technology and its uses for FMs and security in the present COVID-19 scenario. Thank you very much. I enjoyed interacting with all of you, and thank you once again, Nilesh, for this wonderful opportunity. Till we meet again on another session with the FMJPI group and Nilesh. Good luck, all the best. Please stay safe, maintain social distancing, wear a mask if you are ever going out of your residences, and take care of yourself and your people. Good luck, all the best. Thank you.